everybody. Hope you're all doing fabulous. We got the whole crew today and our fabulous citrus colors.
Ooh, I love this palette.
We're really all very thrilled today because we're working with our friends at Minute Maid to highlight Father's Day and all the awesome dads out there. Before we started rolling on the show, we watched a clip from Minute Maid's Doing Good campaign, and you can take a look in the description below if you want to see it. You guys ready for the topic of the day?
Absolutely.
I want to hear fun stories. I don't want any tears today. I'm gonna try really hard. About like cute little moments that Casey, your hubbies, your dads do that you think makes them really special. So Kayli,
I'm gonna start with my dad.
Okay.
And something that I have always loved about my dad is that he has been super invested in what we are interested in doing. When I was young, I played softball and he would play catch with me and always like, you have a really good arm, even though I wasn't that good. But he always, told me positive things, and then I decided to cheer. And he was the dad out there helping me with my jumps. Like helping me with, critiquing me, telling me I needed to point my toes, like just so invested in whatever I was doing. And he was like that with all of my siblings. And now, I'm watching Casey do the same thing, which I really love. They always say you marry someone similar to your dad, and I really see so many of Casey's positive qualities that my dad also has those same positive qualities, and I love that. And I love, those are such fond memories of mine, going out and doing these things with my dad, and now I get to watch my kids making those same memories with Casey, and it's so important that he's so invested in them.
Just some cooked asparagus. You so excited? He's always excited about cooked asparagus. I love it. Hey, beautiful princess, it's time to get up. You want to get up? You want to? Let's do it then. Let's do it, me and you. Come on, I'll help you here. Let's get up here.
I don't mind. I changed my mind.
Oh, come on, no, come on, there, look it. You're up. And you're down. Let's get Braylee up. Oh, she got me. Woo, way to go! Good job, Bray. How does it feel? Your first full year of cheerleading down the drain.
Yeah. It means so much to you when you're a girl and your dad is out there practicing your jumps. Yeah, right.
So cute.
Right. Really so that's something that I really love about both of them.
I love that.
So sweet.
Do you think Casey knows that that's something that you really love about the way he's a father?
Oh, I hope so, but it really makes me think. Like, I love that we're doing this because it makes me think, as much as I feel like I need to be reminded, so do our fathers.
Right.
And maybe even more so, like that he's taking time with Braylee, even though it's foreign to him, and making sure that he knows that he is doing good.
Yeah. Angel, how has Marcus been with all the three boys?
Well, I was already attracted to my husband. Obviously, that's why I married him. But he has stepped his game up. Do you hear me? His parenting style has just made me so much more attracted to him. He was my husband. He was my son's track coach this year.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. So he's working with these 4 to 8-year-old children. This big tall man trying to get them to run fast, and he helps me out with the twins. He works with little Marcus on his spelling test. They have this cute dance they do when he gets the words right.
Really?
Yes. Yes. I was a little jealous because I was like, you all are dancing without me. But it is a cute, they're jiggle around the room. It's so cute. So he's just really matured as a man, but definitely as a father, which is
That's wonderful.
And now, do you think he knows he's doing a good job?
I really do. And I really want to do something extremely special for him this Father's Day because he has made becoming a mother of 3 so much easier.
Oh, I love that you just
That's
said that.
sweet.
Yeah. So, honey, you're doing good. Just so you know.
Colette, tell me about your daddy.
One thing that I've always really appreciated about my dad is he's not afraid to show emotion, and he's not afraid to show love. Like we definitely all felt like I felt like I was the favorite. My sister felt like she was the favorite. My brother felt, we all felt like we were the favorites, and I I have to applaud my dad for that because he went through a lot. You know, he lost his wife and we watched him go through that and the struggle of trying to become a, you know, being a single parent, trying to be mom and dad, and it was hard for him. And I saw those struggles, I saw the tears, and it just made me love him even more that he had the strength to overcome that and to love us through it. He never like shut us out. He was always really open and just let us know how important we were to him. And even in the whole dating process of him finding a new wife, like we were a big part of that. Like he definitely made sure that we were comfortable with who he wanted to be with. And I remember when I first met Peggy, my stepmom, I remember looking at her and just the feeling I got from her was like, she's a mom. Like I just loved her. And he definitely took our opinions and our thoughts into consideration in that whole process. And my husband, oh my gosh, I can't say enough about him. I think he's the best father.
He's okay.
He's amazing. I mean, just one little funny example is he usually doesn't like go behind my back on things, but it was raining the other day. And we have a giant mud pit in our backyard that's going to eventually maybe be a soccer field. I don't know.
I've seen the
right
vlogs,
now it's a mud pit. And he was like, let's go out and play in the mud. And I had just cleaned the house. So I was like, I gave him the look. I was like, really?
Honey.
We're gonna go play in the mud? And he was like, come on, it'll be so fun. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go down to the store, blah, blah, blah. And then Avia calls me on the phone. She goes, Mom, can you get this at the store? And I was, we were talking and something came up and she was like, we're gonna go play in the mud. I was like, wait, what? But they went and played in the mud.
In 100 years from now, when you're dead and you're looking back, you're thinking, am I glad that I played in that mud or am I glad that I stayed out of the mud? I think you're gonna be glad that you played in the mud, doing exciting, crazy things. I think mud went down. Why are we doing this? Ready? Pull your leg. Pull. Dude, those are stuck. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, dude, I wish I could show you this camera. This camera is so muddy. All right, we're rinsing off so Mom doesn't get mad. All right, clean up all the mud.
I'm gonna watch this, so.
Oh, crap, I didn't realize that.
I didn't say it was okay, but when I got home, they were so happy and they had so much fun with him. And just like that memory of like, Dad's letting us go play in the mud and like them having fun together. And he knew I would be okay with it because I love fun stuff like that. And it was just a fun moment that I know my kids will remember forever. Right. And he always is doing things like that with them. And he's never afraid to show them and tell them that he loves them. I love him so much.
My dad loved Carl. Where do you start with Carl? He's just the best.
You would just take the time out of work, out of life to teach us and to give us memories and to give us things that we can now do with our kids, which I'm so grateful that I love doing with Cooper. You know, fishing is one of my most favorite things to do ever with you, and I'm so glad that we get to spend the time to be able to go and do that.
Tell us a fishing story you remember of me when I beat you all at fishing.
One time when we went fishing on opening day.
Are you lying right now?
Warm River.
Oh yeah.
Carly caught a beautiful brown trout.
It was a German brown trout.
German brown trout, about this big, and everybody was so awed by that awesome fish.
They were jealous because I'm a better fisherwoman than everybody else.
I remember when I was in kindergarten, my mom, we had weird kindergarten times. You were either morning kindergarten class or the afternoon kindergarten class, and I was afternoon, and my mom was a secretary, so she was gone. So my dad would come home and help me get ready for kindergarten, and bless his heart, he would try so hard to get me ready and like was trying to braid my hair one time, and I remember I had like half a braid and half the hair coming out, and he's like, you look beautiful. Like he tried so hard. He'd try to brush my hair and do these side ponytails, and I look back on pictures, I'm like, yeah, my dad definitely did my hair, but I loved it so much and I felt more beautiful than I did when my mom like would curl it and put a bow in. Because it was like that extra attention I needed from my dad. And my dad is just wonderful with Cooper. He just takes like those little moments to teach all of our kids, and I just see him and Cooper interacting, and my dad's always been great about being a mentor in our lives. He's taught me about cars and fishing and hiking, and it's cool to see how my dad has kind of changed as an older man. Like he used to be so, I don't know, not guarded, but just like very, like kind of military, that's how he was raised. And now he's just the biggest softie and will talk about his feelings and sit down and he's just so sweet. And I just hope I find a man as patient and loving and just takes time. Him and Cooper every night. I'm living with my parents right now, and every night my dad goes and walks the dogs, and he always waits for Cooper, and they get to go walk the dogs together. And those little moments, I know just are like, mean the most to Cooper and me. And so Carl's the best. I love him.
How about you, Shaytards?
I love my Bubba Junie. He's such a teddy bear to me now. He was like definitely a little bit more strict when I was younger. Only when it came to me dating guys, that's when he laid down the law. Don't want to mess with a Persian daddy. But I mean, now he's such a teddy bear to me. But one of my favorite memories of my dad, and some of my girlfriends who I played soccer with will remember this. I played competitive soccer from the time I was 6 to 17. And anytime we had like a game that was really heated and intense and tied, you would see my dad at every single game, and he would be running down the side of the field and yelling in Farsi, "Panj dollar, Panj dollar," and that meant $5. If you score a goal, I'll give you $5. And all my friends knew what that meant, and they would try and help me score a goal so I could get my $5. And I mean, it worked so many times, but it was just so cute. You'd see my dad just running up and down that field, "Panj dollar, Shaytards, Panj dollar," and I was like, Bubba Junie's ready. He's in the game, He's got his heart in the game. We're gonna bring this one home. So seeing Michael as a dad has been so beautiful. I mean, there's no other word to describe it. He has a wonderful father who set a great example for him as well. But I love seeing Michael playful with Idris. I think that's the cutest thing. Like when, it's like his mini me. It's his little man, and he is a little man, and Michael gets so proud, like dressing him every day. You'd think like the mom is the one like buying all the clothes and shopping online. Michael does not want that boy not looking good. He's got his little part. He's like, my son will look good. He will be a little charming gentleman.
Wow.
Oh, he's so
Wow. Are you excited? Are you ready to go to the park and swing, play in the sand? Oh boy, I can't wait. You want a big push? I'll give you a big boy push. Whoa. Yeah, you're a tough guy. You're a tough dude. You're a tough guy, aren't you? Yeah. Nice hit. Oh. He's like beating you up. Oh, I know. He loves it. Watch. He just wants to push me away. Go ahead. Push me. Oh.
Does he know that he's being a fantastic king to his prince?
Sometimes I think he doubts himself just because we're so new at this whole parenting thing. He doesn't necessarily ask those kinds of questions, so it's important for me to like give him feedback all the time, because he won't be like, was that okay? Was that the right move? And I'm just quick to like, why did you do that? Or why did you do this? So it's good for me to remember to tell him that he's doing a great job as well.
It's hard to know when you're doing good.
Right.
Yeah. I think if you love your kids and you're spending time with them, you're getting something through.
Right.
You're doing something right. So don't beat yourself up about it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think if you just wake up every day and you do your best, then that's all you can do, right? And like you said before, nobody's perfect. No mom is perfect. No dad is perfect. If you just get up and you genuinely try, then I think you're doing a good job, right?
I would say that most of us, we can look back and say that our parents were doing good.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I want my son to turn around and be like, that maniac of a woman that raised me and that crazy man that is my father. They did some good.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I also think that this is such a good reminder to make sure that the fathers in our lives know that they're doing a good job.
Totally.
Because I feel like when you're reminding your husband that he's such a good father, it's so good for your relationship.
Absolutely.
And, and his relationship with his kids.
Yeah. It's good for our kids to see us too, thanking others and, looking to others. I'm grateful for Shay and Casey and what they do for Cooper, and even just like when they wrestle with him, because I'm like, ow, you're hurting me. I don't want to wrestle. Go with Uncle Shay or Casey, It's just a good opportunity to show kids how to be grateful for other things other than themselves.
Well, I didn't grow up with a father in my household, and too bad I didn't have a girl, because I used to always think of how lucky she would be to have Marcus as a dad, and I'm not having any more children.
Like,
no. But I just, to be a little girl and experience the type of love and protection that he gives to my sons, I just know would just make, I mean, I'm a fabulous person, but to have that added, I mean, no telling what that little girl would become. So I'm just so proud of my baby.
That was a great episode, everybody.
I agree.
Big thank you to Minute Maid for reminding us that parents are doing better than they think. So happy Father's Day to all the awesome dads out there. Go and remind them that they're doing good. Use the hashtag doing good and let us know some favorite moments with your dads. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Happy Father's Day. Love you.